as Disney and its employees and the union argue for a better price and a better wage for their employees up to $18 an hour, Universal, its crosstown rival, just made a big power play. If it's your first time listening, this is the Park Hoppers Radio, and we're a podcast, YouTube channel, everything, all about the amusement park and theme park industry. We're going to talk about Universal today and how they're going to be taking some of the employees away from Disney World and how they're preparing for the 2025 season when they open Epic Universe. In a huge power play during the midst of the Disney drama with their company arguing with the union for a better wage for their employees, Universal decided to make this power play and raise the wage on February 14th from $15 to $17 in a letter that was wrote to the employees at the company, and this makes them the wage leader among the major theme parks in the Florida area. I'm loving this trend from Universal that I'm seeing that every time Disney announces something, there's a backhand from Universal saying, well, we have something better, and they're saying, hold my churro. Just a few weeks ago, it was announced that Disney is bringing back some of these small perks. They're bringing back some fireworks shows. They're bringing back some shows, and it's very minor improvements that were taken away, but they're bringing back. And the next day, Universal's like, well, hey, look, we're going to announce a whole new theme park that is coming to the Texas area. The market that Disney did want to enter eventually, but they decided not to. And Universal says, hey, we'll do it and see if it works. Not to mention that they're adding a full round haunt experience in Vegas that is also going to probably quickly become a very popular tourist attraction in the Vegas area. In the latest drama we've seen with Disney is they're arguing for their employees. The union on behalf voted 96% to 4% to no for a wage increase. Disney offered them a $1 increase up to $16 an hour, and the union says that they should have $18 an hour. And then Universal, just yesterday, like I said, announced that they're going to do this for their employees and give them a wage up to $17 an hour. And for some of the newer employees, this is just the $17 at the beginning, but people that have been there with the company for some time now, they'll be matching those, and they'll be giving some competitive wages and increases over the $17 to keep these retaining employees. And this will be taking away from the pool of Disney employees that are arguing on behalf of their wage. And they need to fill 2,500 spots, according to Universal's letter and some advertisement they've been putting out. This is just right now in 2023 and 2024, but as they gear up for Universal's Epic Universe in the grand opening of 2025, they'll definitely be filling thousands of more spots for this amazing park coming. Just to sum up, basically, some of the letter that was wrote to these 25,000 employees, the wages increase will start in June, and Universal says that it's going to have a 401k match, tuition reimbursement programs, double parental leave, enhanced family benefits, and they're adding some new leave and some applause recognition for a new system for that, and they'll have comp tickets available rather than a blackout calendar. So that is really cool for that. And, quote, in the story, Irvin says, but it doesn't stop there. Our culture seeks to create a path forward that supports our team members, giving them an opportunity to grow and foster a real sense of purpose and belonging. And like I said, this comes just a few months after all these negotiations between the Walt Disney World Company, the union, and their employees, because they've been arguing for this for a while now. And I agree that these theme parks should be competitive with their pricing and with their employee wages, because they need to retain these employees because it is a very competitive market. But like I said, their company, their union for the employees overwhelmingly voted no against this $1 wage that was offered by the Walt Disney Company. Like I said, this is very good for the employees alike. And yes, it sucks that the Disney employees are not getting that wage that I think they rightfully deserve. But it is good for them because they can go to Universal and they can do this. We've seen this with the Imagineers. When they cut the Imagineering team, those Imagineers took their talents and they went over and worked on the Wizarding World. They worked on the Kong ride. They worked on Velocicoaster. They worked on all these amazing rides at Universal because Disney didn't want to pay them, or they either cut them or they said that they couldn't fund them. So the trend we are seeing, like I said, is over these past few months and years, every time something that Disney says or they're struggling with or having negotiations on, Universal answered back with just a better answer. I'm not saying in 2025 that the nail in the coffin will be Epic Universe, but it is definitely going to take some of the share of the people coming to these parks. I've been a lifelong Disney fan. I've been going to these parks since I could even walk. And the few years and the most trips that I've made down to Universal in the past 5 years for our podcast and for our content, I've been going to Universal overwhelmingly over Disney. It's not to say that I don't like the parks. I absolutely love these parks. I adore these parks, and I feel like a kid going into them all the time. But it's become such a hassle trying to go with these prices and all the changes that the Walt Disney World Company is making. And Universal always is a better answer, like I've seen in the last 5 years. So if you're watching this and you are a Disney employee, if you're a Universal employee, congratulations on the pay raise. You guys deserve it. You guys are killing it. And if you're a Disney employee, I would consider you going and taking a look at Universal. There's going to be some amazing opportunities to work in the park. And if you get in right now, you'll have some opportunities to move up in the company. As you go to Epic Universe, you could have a spot position, you could have a wage increase, and you could even have a, career here. So as Disney continues to go in the direction of not pleasing their customers, not pleasing their employees, and fostering a good sense of community and a place in the company as an employee, Universal's offering that. And I strongly encourage, if you are an employee or you want to go work at Universal, go definitely check out. I'll leave a link down below in the description to apply at Universal. This is not sponsored by any means, but I support the company and they have been killing it, just absolutely killing it over the past year or two. And I am so excited to be covering so much news coming out with Epic Universe. The construction looks amazing, and this park is going to be one of the best theme parks, if not the best theme park in the entire world. I sound like a fanboy, but I have my fair share of criticisms for Universal too. But the things I've seen them do in the last 5 years in going to these theme parks and being a theme park, connoisseur and enthusiast, they are just pleasing all the things that Disney can't do. And they continue to do these things, and they will continue to take the market share of the Orlando area. But this is a very competitive market, and I want to see what Disney does with this, because this is a very big power play, and Disney is going to be losing employees. So the mouse better answer back, because Universal definitely is answering the call. If you enjoyed today's content, if you enjoyed today's video, thank you guys for watching, listening to this little rant tangent that I went on about Universal and Disney. But if you like today's content, please like and subscribe. And if you want to listen to our podcast, it is the link in the description down below. And a few special shout outs to our Patreon subscribers coming up now. At our Diamond tier, Jackson, thank you for the utmost support that you give us for the page and the channel. I really love having you on the podcast, and I really love having you as a great friend. Ollie and Caleb, thank you guys for what you do at the Platinum tier. Absolutely amazing. Joe at the Gold tier, one of my great friends. Thank you, Joe. And then Aiden and Matt at our Silver tier. Thank you guys all for the support you give us, and we couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you. And like I said, if you want to join our page, listen to our podcast, or anything down below, check it out. Thank you guys so much. I'm Austin. I'm out.